Oh my God. What is popping? I'm like, where are the cameras at?
Yeah, they're over there.
This is BitSummit 2024 Drift. I was gonna say Driftwood. It's Drift.
Drift.
This event is sponsored by Zai, so definitely check them out. They're supporting developers on blockchain, that kind of thing. But we have an amazing set of guests today, all weekend. I am Justin Woodward, one of the founders of The Mix.
Yes.
And I'm with
Alex Wilmer from Wilmer Sound, and now the newly minted Wilmer Murmur.
It's minted.
It's minted.
You know. So if you don't know about BitSummit, for folks in the West, you know, BitSummit is an amazing event. It spans 3 days. There's hundreds of developers here. Nintendo's right there. PlayStation is right there. We got Devolver. We have our own booth downstairs. We're showcasing a few games. And then we have some awesome developers of stuff that you've never seen, or games that you've never seen.
Yeah, so we're gonna bring in some folks now from Sigono Games. Sigono Games. So let me go grab them.
Let's do this.
Okay. So here you go.
Okay.
Okay.
Here it is. Here.
All right.
Where's that set?
And yeah, you've got headphones.
Make sure to grab your headphones.
Excellent.
So, do you play the game with the controller?
You mean the second game, right? Unyielder. Or my game.
Yeah.
I'm doing Opus Prison Peak.
There's
first.
2 games.
Yep.
Opus Prison Peak and Unyielder, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
And so you're Scott.
Yes.
Nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you.
Darren from Shoeish Games, senior project manager.
Awesome.
Awesome.
So I met Scott at the Taipei Game Developers Forum. So
Yep.
we have history, bro.
Okay, that's great.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah. My son, we were watching the trailer last night. My son was watching the trailer. He loved it. He was 3. Just in case you were wondering where your audience starts, it
starts at 3, right?
At least 3. And he wanted me to watch that trailer about 10 times. I was trying to go to bed. As I was preparing this stuff, I was like, okay, this is all good. And then he's just like, look at the train. So you've got a train in there, which was very clever.
Okay, so that's our target audience. Got to show some more trains then.
Yeah. I think so. Trains are good.
Yeah. Well, so I had the first game booted up. I think it's the wrong one, so I don't. You want to?
Yeah,
boot up?
I was looking at that. I'm kind of confused.
You want to boot the right game up?
Yeah. So we should probably pull up Unyielder, right? Because we don't have Sigono.
Yeah, I think they're just going to show the trailer or something.
Amazing. I was able to actually quit that. Okay. So where is Unyielder? Good question.
Oh.
Is that on Steam?
It should. Hopefully, John.
Playtest, right?
There we go.
Oh, God.
No, okay.
Okay. We'll deal with this. But maybe let's talk about Sigono first.
Yep.
Let's give a little bit of background on that.
Mm-hmm.
So I just asked you a bunch of questions in Taipei. Why don't you talk about the Opus, the series? It's a series, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a series of games?
Yep. So it's the series called the Opus series, and it's basically all like narrative-driven games.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
That's awesome.
Yes. So we're and we don't have a demo, right? Or do you have a demo here?
No, we're actually just showing. We just unveiled our newest trailer yesterday.
Yeah.
So we're just going to show that for now.
Okay.
Cool. So how long have you guys been developing?
Actually, for the newest game? So the company has been started like 10 years ago. And currently, like the new game, I I think it's have been developing for over like 2 years now. And we're at the final stretch. Hopefully.
Okay, and you guys are in Taipei.
Yes. we
That's
are.
that's awesome.
Yeah. And all the team is there, right? And you also have been doing your localization here, because I noticed that the trailer is Japanese here. Voice acting sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the reasons we're working with Shueisha Games. Like we were gonna have really good quality, like Japanese localization,
Yeah.
and also like voiceover talents as well.
Well, that's how did you get connected with Shueisha?
Actually, it's from BitSummit last year.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Through John?
True.
No.
No, we just happened to meet.
Of course. Okay, that's awesome.
Yeah. So Darren and I just met like last year at the same event. And
Okay,
yeah.
so you're with Shueisha. Oh, okay, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm the one that usually goes around securing the projects and whatnot. Then I stay with them till the whole end of release and everything like that. And then the whole reason why also Scott and I met is he actually graduated from a university where my good friend, he's actually a teacher over there.
Oh,
Not a
really?
teacher. He's one of the faculty over there now. Yeah, and that was like a main topic that we started off when we first had the meeting at BitSummit last year.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So can you describe the game a bit?
All right, so the newest game is called Opus Prison Peak. So it's a narrative-driven story, multiple story narrative game with multiple endings. And the story, the gist of the story is you're the main character who got stuck inside like a fantasy world. And all he knows is he needs to find his way back home. And in the fantasy world, he met this little kid. And she has lost her memory, but she knows that she needs to help this young man and guide him back to home. And the main character is a photographer, so he will have his camera and to like fulfill like everybody's needs inside the fantasy realm.
Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. But there's trains involved.
Oh yeah, and there's some train, there's some train going on.
Yeah, my son, there's a moment in the trailer where the train sort of disintegrates, or there's...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
that part. Yep.
Yeah, there's that part.
I hope it didn't give him like 3-year-old nightmare.
Well, he was like, the train crashes, the train crashes, the train crashes. He's like, watch. So that's what I had to watch 10 times in a row. He was literally grabbing my face, and I'm like, I'm trying to go to bed.
So we're gonna be playing Unyielder in a minute. So how does that loop into what you all are working on?
That Unyielder was another project that Leslie will be explaining it. He'll be coming here. And then, so basically, we secured that from Singapore. We met them actually first in Malaysia. And then that's where we started the talks about everything. And then the studio, they just happened to be in a Singapore studio that's making this FPS boss for us. So
Awesome.
And like as mentioned, Scott, we met last year, and then there happened to be a team in Taiwan. So at Shueisha Games, we have like the Japanese production side, and then also the overseas titles, and that's what we're more focusing on.
Okay, that totally makes sense. And so we're gonna be looping out and playing Unyielder right now. Is that what's happening?
Yeah. And then we'll be calling in Leslie, the main creative director.
Okay.
Behind the project. Yeah.
Awesome. But we don't have your build.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We're only showing our newest trailer this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That totally makes sense. No, that's cool. Well, thanks for coming and showing.
Really nice to meet you guys.
But you aren't showing the game here right now, just the trailer?
Yeah.
Yes, just the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, our booth over there.
Okay, I'm definitely going to check it out. So where can we find more about you and your game?
Okay, so the game is currently, like, the main pages are available on Steam right now. So if anybody's interested, they can just go on Steam and type Opus Prison Peak, and they can wishlist it and follow us.
Make sure to wish list Opus Prison Peak. Sounds exciting.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have our next guest.
It's a good series, too. There's a whole bunch of games there, and they've become really popular over time.
Yes.
Yeah. So if you don't know it, check it out. Yeah.
Yep.
And so we're going to swap out. We've got Unyielder loaded now, so we can do that.
Yep.
Thank you so much, Scott. Really good to see you again.
Great to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Nice to meet you.
Cool.
All right.
All right. So Leslie, is that who we're?
You want me to? Let me call him over.
Okay. Sure.
Leslie.
Yeah.
Okay, here
What's
we
up,
go.
Leslie?
Hi.
How's it going?
So
We're
you have a
gonna
controller.
jump.
Oh,
Are you playing or?
Who?
this. The only thing is, this version, we actually have another demo version, but since we have this one, we'll probably have to keyboard and mouse that if that's possible.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
That works. Let's see.
Who do you want to play?
Why don't you play?
All right,
You're closest
all
to the keyboard and mouse, and you could probably also
Let's see.
know what you're doing. Okay, so Leslie, what's your role on this team?
Okay, so I'm the creative director. I also built the concept. So other than that, I'm doing the concept art, and I run direction for the game itself. Yeah, so those are predominant roles I play.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wow, yeah. So how big is the team? That sounds like you have a lot of responsibility.
We're currently quite small. We're still around 23.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so it's a fairly decent size, actually.
Yeah, but most of our developers are actually quite young.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you're very young. You're like 22, right?
Oh no.
So tell us about the game. The
Yeah.
game is live. Are
Yeah.
we live?
Yeah. But the controls currently, it seems that it's still detecting the controls, but we're fine. Anyways,
dope.
Yeah, so it's like boss rush FPS. Right now, what I'm doing is opening up the loot chest.
Just leave it.
Inside of it, these are the skill chips, and like how a lot of roguelikes you have, like you pick from 3 different skills, and then so from here, increase burn damage, increase your ammo, or have a chance of more special ammunition drop, and then we'll just pick one of these at random here, and then so the more of these you collect, the stronger the skills get and whatnot. And for the demo, we have three of them drop at once from the first chest, and as I mentioned before, I'm just here picking up everything. And then next is we'll be going to the arena and fighting one of the bosses. And then since this is a roguelike, these are basically the stages and the routes that you select. Right now, everything is pretty much randomized, so we don't know which boss we're fighting. Hang on 1 second, sorry, I have a slight bit of issues because I can't see the mouse cursor. Give me 1 second. There we go. And then basically, at the moment, all the fights are one-on-one of you fighting the boss since it's boss rush, and basically the game it's one of those basically die and repeat. So you got to learn the boss's pattern and
That's
whatnot.
cool. It's really gorgeous. Just like the texture work and the models. It looks awesome. Can you talk a little bit about like what inspiration brought you to come to this style?
Right. Okay. So the whole team themselves actually like anime. So that's one of our biggest inspirations. And that's actually where we started out with a lot of mech designs and crazy weapons and so those were the art directions. However, the game is actually more focused on FPS movement shooter. So the team members like Titanfall, they play Destiny, among a lot of different kinds of looter shooters. So we were thinking about what if we were gonna make a boss rush kind of game. So this is how it started out. We didn't actually have the full artistic visual concept until the later part of the development. That's like 6 months down the road when we actually participated in this thing, which was organized by Unreal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you're directly working with Epic on this?
Not directly with them. They were sponsoring a program in Singapore called Virtual Production Challenge.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's cool. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah. So we took that time to actually explore the world fully, including the concept design and the concept art. Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
So how long have you been developing?
We have been developing this for the past 1.5 years around. On and off before that, because we are still a very bootstrapped team. Yeah, before we actually met Strategy Games. Yeah, they enabled us to actually just push through the whole development and help us with the creative direction we were looking for. Yeah.
That's really, really cool. And so how long, like, do you have in development left? When are you releasing?
I guess about next year we'll be releasing it.
Yeah. So if everything goes according to plan, I'm pretty sure it will, because highly talented team. We're looking at Q1 2025.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Nice. So this is boss rush, like you're fighting like these dope looking bosses.
Yes.
Yeah, and for the demo, basically, this is just really showing the combat and what the world feels like. In the main game, though, it'll have a story, and then like the weapons will have like different perks attached to them. Some of the stats are like semi-randomized. That's why, and then so you'll be finding, like, when you defeat the boss, like that treasure chest thing that I open up, and then you'll get new skills, new weapons and whatnot, because there's a lot more interesting. They got a lot of crazy stuff planned.
that's really cool.
And I think FPS fans will be very happy with it. So.
Yeah, is it going to be multiplayer or is it
single player?
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fresh. Because like everyone's like trying to be, like crazy, looter shooter multiplayer. So it's cool to have like kind of these kind of boss rushes.
Yeah. So one of the design ideas was actually trying to get players to really build something they a kind of gameplay method they want. That's why we included crazy weapons for and a crazy amount of perks for players to actually try and break the game. Yeah.
I can give you a pretty funny example. You see this pistol I'm using? When I use this charge shot, it shoots all the bullets in it. But there's a skill that you can get where you can keep loading your gun as much as you have this ammo. So I could load 89 rounds into this thing, and when I do the charge shot, it shoots all 89. So it calculates each shot times 89. And if you hit the boss with that, that's a ton of damage. That's one of the examples of the craziness that Leslie and his team is cooking up.
That's cool. How many bosses? Did you say that?
Yeah, Leslie, you can give him a general idea.
I mean, yeah, give it
general
mad
taste.
general. I get it. Like, you know what I mean?
Give him a taste. Give him a taste.
Not too many spoilers.
Okay, so we divided all the bosses in different tiers. The mid-tier ones, which we called the major bosses, we have around 14 of them.
Wow.
Yeah. So you're going to be fighting legendaries, you're going to be fighting minors. The minors will appear the most. The major will be on the more medium, how I put it, drop kind of bosses. And of course you will have to fight the final boss.
Yeah, that makes sense. And is this a minor or is this like...
Okay, so what Darren went through, the first one was a minor. This is a major boss.
That's a major, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
That's a major boss, yeah. So the major bosses are much more cooler. They are more, you definitely have to try and find different ways to defeat them. So you can see that Darren actually is very experienced in trying to
You have no idea how much I fought this thing.
You're like, it's hilarious, dude.
He made the thing harder because he saw my footage. Like, wait, that's not supposed to happen. Okay, we're making it harder. It's like, okay.
That's funny. He's just spinning around. You're just like making shit up. We're just gonna have him do everything. Dude.
Yes.
That's hilarious. Yeah, he's going ape right now. Like.
Oh, this is bad.
No, this is bad. Oh my god.
He just won't stop. Is this like him self-destructing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So he's in the final stage of the form. So every time a boss during a
So
boss
he gets tired. He's in this state, and then you can. Not now, but before you were hitting him with critical blows, basically.
Because if you saw at the bottom, there's like these life bars, and then it's the enemy's shield, and then once you rip off the enemy's shield, you saw that I punched him a few times, and that's what breaks the shield, and you can do damage to the life bar. Then you go to the next phase. So every time in between those phases with the life bar, the shield and life bar, the boss's attack patterns will also change.
It's really cool. Thanks for sharing, and thanks for.
No, thank you for having us here.
Yeah, the game looks super, super dope. Where can we find out more about it?
Definitely bit.ly. Sorry, it's actually on the screen, right? bit.ly/unnuder, or simply head down to Steam and type unnuder. Yeah.
That makes sense. I mean, it looks really, really cool. So, yeah.
No, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah.
Super excited. I'm glad it didn't die.
No, I know you went through it. We got to see the whole thing.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the Opus Prism Peak trailer. Actually, if you're seeing this,
hang on.
So we're gonna run it. We're gonna run it from here, and we're gonna just check out the trailer, seeing as it is an awesome trailer. And I mentioned the train, but if you want to run it from the from the start.
You want me to put the volume up?
Yes.
Okay, here we go.
Yeah, and can you make it full screen?
Yep.
And let's pause for a sec.
Sure.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry.
And then we'll make sure. Frank, are we all good over there? Okay, great. All right, let's go.
All right.
消えるべきは俺みたいな独りよがりな人間なのかもな。
それってどういうこと？
消えるなら俺みたいな負け犬がいいってことさ。でもこんな時に会えて本当によかった。おい。子供の頃カメラを手にしたのはそれで何かを残せると思ったからさ。シャッターを押せば好きなものを残しておける、そう思ったんだ。
そうじゃ、3つ数えてシャッターを押す。だがシャッターを押したらお前は学ばなければならない。走れ！
ここは俺はどこにいるんだ？どうすれば帰れるんだ？
Okay, so we're back.
We're back.
We're back. That was Opus Prism Peak, and like I said, you know, it's got trains in it. Which
It's got trains.
My 3-year-old
A lot of trains
loves.
in this piece. You know what I'm saying?
But the next game we're looking at was the one that it's this one, right? Was that the build?
I'm not sure. I don't have the thing.
I believe it is Metro Penguin, and we've got some folks. They're coming. Here they come. Hello. I'm Alex.
How you doing?
Nice to meet you. Take a seat.
We're interpreting for Waka Waka Games today.
So is this your game?
It's his game.
Oh, fantastic.
Awesome.
I'm Alex. Nice to meet you. So this is Metro Penguin Utopia.
Yes.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Amazing time. Yeah.
So let's. It's going to be a little bit difficult for us to interpret the controls here. So maybe you would like to play and.
Okay.
Oh, is it a controller game? Or can Justin play? Do you think?
なんか今の操作で多分なんか、僕たちは自分でなんかプレイした方がちょっとスムーズと思ってますけど、もしよかったら彼もプレイできますけど、どうした方がいいでしょうか。
So I will play.
Okay. There you go. Okay. Cool.
Can I use
Yes,
keyboard?
keyboard and mouse
Thank
is
you.
totally fine.
Actually, this game is not only mine, but with my friend. I make this
Okay.
game with my friend.
With your friend. So
Yeah.
it's just two of you?
Yes.
Okay. Wow.
So let's start.
All right. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about the background of the team and everything.
ちょっとそれ開発チームについてちょっとなんか紹介してほしいっていう っていうか、なんか、
はい
どうやってコラボしてますかね。
そうですね。We are to a friend from since high school. And ちょっと
はい。ああ、全然どうぞ。はい。
で、大学に入ってから
そうですね。はい。
始めました。
So they've been friends since university. Yeah, the developers working on this title. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So as you go through the game, maybe just explain, some of the things that are happening.
じゃあプレイしながらちょっとなんか詳しい説明があればなんかちょっと説明していただきますので。
そしたら、
Oh yes, go ahead. There you go.
最初のこのシーンでは、契約書をちょっと書いていくみたいな感じで、何の契約書かちょっと進めていきながら話そうと。
So the game starts by signing a contract. They don't explain what kind of contract it is yet, but that'll come to light later.
Okay, nice.
どんどん読み進めていきます。
Yeah. Yep. You go through the gotta read every page.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I like the sketchy style.
Yeah.
It's pretty awesome.
そうなんか手書きのなんかアートスタイルは気に入ってますんで、なんかこれはなんかそういう方向にしたのはなんか
そうですね、一緒に作ってる
そうですね。
人がリーダーなんですけど、そっちがリーダーなんですけど、リーダーの作風になって。
Yeah, so the lead developer chose this art style and went with the hand-drawn sketchiness.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So how many developers are on the team? Is it a small team or is
Yes,
only the? Oh, okay. That's awesome.
I'm the programmer.
Oh, okay.
The other is
That's cool.
director. Now I just signed the contract.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
And この
はい。
契約書はシティ
Well, yeah. So you sign the contract. It's all done. It's welcome to the city.
Okay.
Yeah.
でシーンが転換して今度はちょっと列車のシーン。
Now it switches over to the next scene, which is set on the train platform. Yeah.
So is it like a visual novel or is it a narrative-driven like mystery? What kind of genre does it sit in?
そうですね。ストーリーもありつつ、戦闘とか探索とかも
そうですね。
あります。
じゃあ RPG がメインで、なんかちょっとなんか今の感じでなんかビジュアルナブル系の様子も入ってるんじゃないかと彼は思ってますので、はい。それもなんかどっちの方がメインでしょうかね。
そうですね。
あれば。
どっちもメインです。
Yeah. So like there are like it's an RPG. As you notice, there's like kind of visual novel elements. So like the battle system is a big part of the gameplay experience, but then as you can see, the narrative is also quite central to the I guess the gameplay loop.
Yeah, for sure. That makes sense.
Here on the train platform. Train should be coming any moment now.
And that's your character.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the train full of penguins.
Yeah.
That's amazing. What is like the clothing that your character is wearing?
今のその主人公の衣装はなんか言えばいいですけどなんか意味ありますかね？
意味というかあれが戦闘する時の格好みたいな。
It's their battle outfit.
That's dirty.
Yeah, it's their combat uniform.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. So you start.
Oh my God. Okay.
This
Yep.
is the
That's
Here you
really
are.
okay.
You enter the
that's-
train. Yeah, you go car by car, fighting enemies. Yeah.
choose the battle command.
So
and-
you're a human with like kind of a penguin
Yeah.
disguise
Yeah.
or something like that, right?
ね、そうなんかペンギンみたいな衣装をしたなんか人間ですね。
はい
はい。Yes, exactly.
That's cool.
and pick enemy and attack.
Yeah, so you select the different actions with the WASD, and then you can with the keyboard mouse controls, you use the mouse to select which one you want to target.
That's dope. That's really, really cool. And so in this scenario, you're going through each
Yes.
car. Okay.
Exactly.
But they look so cute, though. You know what I mean? That's foul. Especially those white ones. You're
Yeah.
like, they're just minding their own business. It looks like. I don't know.
なんかちょっとなんかめっちゃ怖いからちょっとかわいそうくないなんか全然何もやってないまあぽいですけど
ちょっと怖いところを見せようかなと。
そうですね Yeah, they get scarier.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
There
Okay,
you
yeah,
go.
that's...
Yeah.
Are they combining, or is that what's happening?
そう今はなんかちょっとなんかなんだっけ進化したんですねちょっとthey evolved
They've yeah.
when left alone
Now
the
that's
small one
creepy.
evolves into
Yeah,
that.
I definitely want to beat that one down.
Yeah.
That is really terrifying.
It's probably the reaction they wanted.
Yeah, it totally makes sense. Now I want to see what the other ones look like
Yeah,
when they
yeah, yeah.
evolve, because it must be also extra creepy.
それを見てやっぱりなんかこれから他のやつもどうやって進化するかをちょっと気になるようになりました。
今の白いのがちょっと特別な感じなんで。
うん、なるほどね。
So is it as you take as you're taking time in the game, it's like they evolve if you take too long, or is it just a part of the natural?
He just said at least the white ones are special in the way that they
Okay.
evolve. 他のペンギンもなんかちょっとなんかまあ進化じゃなくて他のなんかちょっとほっといたらなんか他のなんかアクションとか他のなんかもっと強くなったりするとかそういうありますか？
ありますね。
Yeah. So the other ones they don't necessarily evolve the way the white one did, but if you do leave them alone, then like they will change up like the way that they act in combat. So
Okay.
you do have to pick and choose
Okay,
the
that
order
makes
in which to fight.
このデモ版だとまだないんですけど、
そうですね。
まあ
So you want to defeat those ones first, so
Yeah,
they
yeah.
don't. Okay.
Right. You don't see it. You're not going to see it quite as much in this demo, but they plan to do more of that in the full version of the game.
That one's head, guys.
Yeah, they get smashed.
So how far in production are you?
今のまあ開発のなんか進行っていうか今なんか何割かなと言いますかね。はい。
大体まあ6割くらいは
何割？
6割です。
6割. Okay. They say they're about 60%
Oh,
into
nice.
production. at the
Okay.
moment. Yeah. And there's like so he switched to the crossbow so you can hit more. Like it said a little bit in the Japanese like there's you can attack different enemies at different distances as
So
well.
you can hit like a row of them at once?
Yeah. Or like those are from farther away. If you hit the ones in the front, then the ones farther away will slot in, but you also have choices to like he's doing right now.
That's cool. That's really cool. That one's hilarious looking. It also looks scary.
で、このシジジはこうサイズが違う敵でかなり大ダメージを出せる。
そうですね。
I could see this being like a movie or like an animation. Just how it looks. It's so stylistic.
Like そうなんかこういうスタイルっていうかそういうなんか世界観っていうかなんかアニメとかになってもおかしくはないって。そう結構面白いって。そう。You see there's like 3 different sizes of penguin. That's said a little bit in the Japanese. There's 3 different sizes. like small, medium, large. I can't remember what the English is, but yeah, like if you fight all three, if you have all three at once, like fighting them together, like there's a certain like damage bonus, or like there's a certain bonus, there's a certain strategy to trying to line them up, like small, medium, and large together in order to maximize the damage output on a single turn. So there's some strategy like that involved.
That's cool. Oh, wow. That one got done dirty. So the game doesn't all take place in the subway, or does it? Or is it in different, are there different locations?
まあ地下鉄の戦闘だけじゃなくて、まあいろいろ街とかもあったりします。
Yeah, so this demo take place in the train, but in the full game, there's lots of different settings. You know, you fight them in the city, you fight them in other locations as well.
Got it. Yeah.
まあその地下鉄はかなり重要な場所にはなってくるんですけど、まあそこはちょっとまだ発売をお楽しみに。
Yeah. So like, you're able to see like the progression in the train in this demo, and please look forward to seeing the other settings in the full version.
Yeah, for sure. And so is the game, are you releasing the game internationally, or is it going to be just in Japan?
そうですね、発売は全世界で、多分出すとき英語とかも対応はするはずなんで。
日本語と英語と。
中国語はとりあえず対応する。
Yeah, it's being released internationally. At the moment, they're planning to support, of course, Japanese, and in addition to Japanese, English and Chinese languages as well.
That's awesome. Is the demo available now or not yet?
デモはしばらくは出ない。
そうですね。Like, so the demo is not available yet.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. When do you think you'll be? I know you said 60%, and this is a touchy topic because I know game development. When do you think that you'll have like a playable ready for folks to check out?
なんか体験版をなんか、出せるそうな時期がありますかね。今なんかなくても全然いいですけど、なんかまあ全然やっぱりゲーム開発でいつもスムーズでやってないと分かってますんで、もし今の段階でなんか体験版を出す予定ありますかね。
You can keep smashing dudes too.
ちょっと発売までなるべく情報を出さずに楽しみにしてもらいたいって感じなので、しばらくは体験版とか出ないかな。
なるほどね。どうぞなんかこれ進んでも全然構わないって。Yeah, at the moment, of course they I mean, he enjoys. He's happy that you're enjoying the experience, and he's happy for people to look forward to the experience. But like they're trying to, ration out the information leading up to the launch date. So it's not sure exactly when they would, if or when they would release this demo to the public.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that totally makes sense.
Of course, you can play it here at BitSummit today.
Do you have your you guys have a booth?
Yes.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, it should be back on the back wall over there.
Awesome. We got Alex back.
Yeah, I did that real smooth. I only tripped over a couple of signages and stepped on some small children.
Yeah. I mean, the game looks really amazing. So where can we? Go ahead.
Oh, if you see like when all three of the sizes are lined up and he hits the yellow one, all three of them take damage.
Oh, I see. I see.
I'm not 100% sure how he's switching them around, but if you being able to sort that out, will maximize the damage output.
Oh, you have all the weapons. I didn't even see it.
Yeah.
Can you show us before we bounce out?
Yeah, sure. Let me ask. なんかやっぱりいろいろな武器揃ってますけど、ちょっとだけ説明していただけないんでしょうか。
じゃあこのフックロックで後ろの敵を前に。
はい。They've got a what is it? A grappling hook to pull enemies from farther back rows closer.
That's really
in order
cool.
to get these for this lineup.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, where can we find out more about your team and the game?
なんか、そのこのゲームと、
そうですね。
はいすいません、どうぞ。
まあ一応ツイッター、おいしすぎのツイッターが、
はい、
X ですね。
はい、X ですね。はい。Yeah. They have an X account. It seems like they update information on there. That would probably be the best place to look for updates on the project and the team in general.
Okay, awesome. What's the X account?
X アカウント、ワクワクゲームズの X アカウントは、
おいしすぎの方がいいですか？
どうしても、はい。
そうです。
なんか、このゲームの、進行っていうか、なんか、更新アップデートになんかちょっと見てみたい方が、どっちを見た方がいいですか？
おいしすぎの方が、アップデートの方入るので。
はい。それは、ワクワクゲームズの X アカウントですか？
は別ですね。個人の方に。
There is a separate X account with not necessarily local games, a separate X account with game updates. なんか今紹介してもいいでしょうかね。
多分ね。
そう
ID 紹介してもら
ID ですか？Xbox アカウント詳しくどのアカウントでしょうかね。
もうインスタで出てくるんですけど。
We'll definitely put the trailer in when we have the fully edited video too. So yeah, we'll have all that information. Thank you guys for joining us.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you for interpreting and showing the game. We're gonna go to a break, a quick break.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Oh my God! Come on. The best for last.
Yeah. This is the final scene.
Oh, that's sick. Okay.
You're not even.
That's
right. It's not even a battle. You're just breaking it.
Decimation.
It's done. Yeah.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah. Cheers.
Thanks.
So next up we have the trailer for Undergrounded, and then we're gonna be chatting with folks.
Let's break for a second.
Should we break?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna break for a second. We'll come back.
We'll be right back.
Thank you.
Great.
Undergrounded. Yes. The game looks great. There's a lot of, it's like a terrarium. I don't know. It's like it reminds me of like a Lego set. There's like multiple biomes and things where you could go. It looks dope.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So tell us about the game.
Okay, yeah, so this is a narrative-driven puzzle adventure game where you play a young man who failed to propose to his long-term girlfriend and dropped his engagement ring into a street-side gutter in New York City, in Manhattan.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So then he goes chasing after it underground.
You seem to relate to that. Yeah.
And I've went through this whole adventure.
Okay.
So.
This is Justin's autobiography.
Yeah. So.
I don't want to give you PTSD from playing this game, but
I got it watching the trailer.
Okay.
You know,
so my apologies for that. But yeah, so this part you'll probably be familiar with too. He wanders looking for it into a dungeon beneath Manhattan formed from people's memories and attachments to the past. So each level in the game is a different period in history. Like you've got the 1980s, the 1960s, the 1920s, so on and so forth. And basically you go through trying to find a path forward by doing this sort of like point and click style adventure where you're like looking for items and then trying to figure out where to use them.
Hold on, I'm going to show this because this is.
And you gotta like let us have one of those because it's pretty amazing.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's got this weird like diorama like cutout world vibe. It's a vertical dungeon. It's a vertical scroll dungeon.
That's really cool. That's
okay.
Really
anyway, sorry. I'm
So we're gonna have you guys.
This now.
We're gonna have you play the game.
Yeah.
We have. I don't know if a controller or a keyboard mouse work best. Okay. Cool. Awesome. So we have the demo locked in for you to check out.
Okay. I know I'm actually the lead designer, so
really?
I scripted the whole thing.
You're gonna smash through this?
Yeah, this is gonna be like a speed run.
I mean, here I could take the sticks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you don't mind, we'd love to have you play it.
You can walk me through it. Wait, hold up.
If there's any bugs, I might just die on the spot here.
All right, so gonna run through. Thank you. That was all. So how long has the game been in development?
Yeah, so どのぐらい開発3年 About 3 years. Sort of started with a prototype. Struggled very hard to clear it internally, but we managed to do it, and now we're racing to the finish, basically.
That's awesome.
Thank you so much.
I don't know why. I shouldn't have skipped that.
No, well, okay, so he wanders into this dungeon and finds himself in a shopping mall from the 1980s, just intact underground. And he finds this little bird, this talking canary named Canary, who's his little buddy.
And that's what you guys are wearing, aren't you?
Yes, we're wearing Canary.
Oh my God, I didn't even see that.
Yes.
I want one now. Give me yours immediately.
I give you the shirt off my back.
Okay.
It's like an extra small.
Yeah, I don't care.
I'm a pretty small man.
Yeah. I'm wearing it anyway.
It's cool. The animations are great. And like the painterly style.
It's a beautiful style. The illustrator who does this work is a genius.
So go ahead.
No, I didn't say anything. Yeah, I think you were saying something.
Well, to use this item, to use items in general, you press the Y button.
Okay.
So wherever you think you should use the item you have equipped.
Yep.
Tickapoo ticket. So
Tickapoo is in the middle there, Justin.
Oh.
I know that you would usually bypass those in real life.
I don't know anything about the 80s. You know what I'm saying?
I used to just sneak in.
Yeah.
spend all day.
Yeah, you're gonna have to tell people like ticket booths did not exist.
True, fair enough. Well, I think that's part of the fun of like the multiplication of like exploring the past and trying to figure out what to do next. You know.
For sure, yeah, it's really dope.
Thank you so
What
much.
did you use for reference as far as like an 80s movie theater or that kind of thing?
Yeah, we just kind of looked all over the place. I mean, that was part of my job, is to just, to just sort of like look up all of, like, you know, do as much research as I could on like, especially like visual research, like just pulling images, sort of like explaining in Japanese, like this is something we could use. This is the backstory, and just trying to sort of pull as much usable content as we possibly could.
Is any of this reflective of your upbringing or life, or?
Well, I mean,
Are you from New York?
I am from New York. That's about it. But I guess I have a sort of familiarity with some of the sort of like base content.
まあでもなんか日本人の人が思い浮かべるアメリカの 80s がなんか結構詰まっているかもしれない。
So he said a lot of the inspiration here is also like how Japanese people imagine 1980s America. You know,
I love that actually.
it's cooler, honestly. It's cool.
It's really cool. That's why I like the old school beat 'em ups, like
Right.
Streets of Rage and
Yes,
stuff like
yes,
that, because
yes.
it's a representation from another viewpoint.
Yes,
of-
yes.
It really is. I don't know. It's something
earthbound.
charming about it.
Yes,
Very
yes,
charming.
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, to me that's the real selling point, honestly. Like, I was like there to try and supplement authenticity, but really like that's. So this is a very sad gentleman named Brian whose family left him because he worked too hard and neglected them.
So he's stuck in this nostalgic period.
Right. All these NPCs from the modern day that wandered down here basically all lost something dear to them, just like the main character. And the main character, as he's exploring the space, he's meeting these people and hearing their stories and helping them resolve their problems. you know?
Okay.
So this guy, in a fit of despair, threw out his daughter's teddy bear because when his wife left him, the daughter left the teddy bear at his house, and he felt rejected, so he threw it out, and now he regrets that because it was his only memento of his daughter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brian just doesn't make good decisions.
Brian does not make good decisions. He's a sad man. He just has the wrong priorities.
Yeah, so we got to turn it around for Brian.
Exactly,
How do we do that?
Well, he's got to find his teddy bear.
Okay. Yeah, that's like the first step.
Dude's thing along the way. Okay. That character on the bottom kind of has like a glitch, like they're not completely there.
Yes, yes. So you'll notice there's that difference. Brian is a man who wandered in from the modern day, from above ground, whereas this man, this gentleman on the bottom left, is actually an after image from the 1980s.
Oh.
He's a film buff who his love of movies was so strong that it led his image to materialize in this dungeon space.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
So would you call this like more of an adventure game?
It's an adventure game, yeah.
It's like that's something to do. Can I get in there?
Boom.
So right now, am I on the side mission or am I on the...
Well, you're just sort of
Wandering around.
Yeah, in this space, you know.
Cool. I can't get in there yet. Is there a run?
ドアの横のスイッチのところ。
I think if you check the switch, something should happen.
Uh-huh. Switch. Which switch? Oh, on the door.
Yeah.
You have to find your big number.
So I'm gonna have to find the code. Let's see.
Press X button here, the panel will give you hints.
Right, yeah. If you press the X button, yeah. Is it not working? That's not good.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, it's the Y.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Any number like that? Let's see. Was there anything in the projectionist booth?
Yeah, I haven't gone in there. Let me see.
If I was gonna hide a code, it would be there on the post-it.
Nice.
Ooh. Aha! 1985, yeah. Oh, okay.
Mike.
If it isn't it, I'm gonna be angry.
I'm gonna burn down this
It's like
movie theater.
something else.
Yeah.
What? That's amazing.
It does look like the Back to the Future.
Boom.
That did it.
Yes. I'm glad that you noticed that.
Can I grab one of these and then put it in the other area
And sell it?
for no reason? Skateboard.
No, it's a hoverboard. Oh, it is a skateboard, but it's gonna be a hoverboard.
Yeah. In the sequel.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, enough said. Okay.
Yeah, it's the clock.
Yeah. I just like looking at stuff.
That's, I think, a huge appeal of the game is just walking around and checking things out. And then when something happens, it's like, oh, I guess this is how I was supposed to, you know.
You obtained a bucket, but the bucket was in quotes. You've obtained a bucket.
I know, right? I want to obtain this fighter.
Yeah. That would be good.
Put it in my pocket.
F-14. It feels like a lot of movie references here.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's a T-Rex
Jurassic
head.
Park, there's Top Gun. All of them are here at the same. That's pretty dope. So when are you looking at releasing?
Yeah, we're looking at next year. We're not exactly sure yet when specifically. We're kind of working on it, but definitely next year.
How long have you guys been working on it?
Yeah, so we've been working on it for 3 years, but there's been a little bit of like, you know, we were mostly a work for hire studio up until this game, so there's been a little bit of like, do some work on it, kind of do some other work, come back to it. But right now we're like, we've got everything locked in place, and we're just like on the sprint to release.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Was that helpful early on to have that time to marinate on this idea, or?
I think it was. I think the hardest part is for the people that were on it the whole time, like just maintaining morale, you know, that uncertainty. But it definitely gave us time to like really think about the story, because this is something where like it's a very narrative-driven experience.
Yeah.
There is one thing about this game that I hope we get to in the gameplay, but if we don't, I'd want to at least explain it before we end.
Yeah, for sure. I
It's
mean,
like-
you could hold my hand and not literally, but just show me where to go.
I was hoping for literally.
He got so excited there when you were.
I wouldn't be able to play the game.
That's true. It does require both hands.
I'll hold your other hand. We can all hold hands.
Your really random gameplay experience.
Kumbaya moment.
We'll just like watch the movie together.
All right,
Yeah.
so where you got to kind of lead me. Where do I need to go now? Whoa.
Well, okay, so you got the bucket, right?
Yeah.
And you see this weird contraption
Oh,
here.
I see. So
Might be something there. Sorry, I think we've got some little optimization to do with the controller, but I realized that the hint button is the same as the item button right now. So when you're not like...
Oh, I see.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so you've got the bucket in place now, you just have to...
I got to put something
Trigger
in
it.
Yeah, I got to
Right.
put something in it. Can I see what other stuff I have in the inventory?
Yeah, I think if you press the pause button, it's empty right now though.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes you don't necessarily always need to use an item. Sometimes you can just like check something and.
Oh,
Yeah. I feel like I failed as a designer if I have to say it, but I think I failed. So.
No. Justin is the failure.
No.
You're doing great.
Yeah. It's helpful. It's very helpful to see. We need that feedback.
Well, you know, it was quite bright. I saw the handle.
Really? Okay.
Dog came out.
It's hilarious.
I don't know if you can hear the sound, but he just growled. I'm thinking like we got to put the pet the dog feature in, but
that would be great.
Yeah. So we got about 1 minute left. So are we going to get to this moment, you think?
Tell you what, maybe I should just rush through it. 1 minute probably isn't enough. The thing about this game is there are boss fights. I think you can see it in the trailer, but there's no combat. So how do you do these boss fights? Scott, the main character, has the power to control reality in the dungeon by playing retro games. So there's these arcade games scattered throughout the dungeon, and when you play them, an actual, like, fully complete retro game pops up in the game.
Oh, really?
And by clearing that game, you can defeat bosses. So this is a little bit of a spoiler, but the boss of this area is the Thunderbird from, mythology. And to beat the Thunderbird, you have to play a game called Thunderbird that's a retro, an arcade cabinet game in the boss area. It's a platformer, and it's the idea is that these could actually be games from the 80s.
Oh, that's cool.
And when you clear that game, in the game you beat the Thunderbird by triggering a trap arrow, and then when you clear it, you can do it in real life or in the real in the adventure section of the game.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's a game within a game system. That's kind of the real selling point for me personally.
And there's no way to get this in like a minute.
Frog Girl
we gotta.
Is he just gonna skew cheat and just hover across the game and
He's
land?
just gonna pick up a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is actually a little bit different from what's in the actual game. This area is in the game, but we changed it up to make it a little bit quicker. This is like the demo version. Right? Not gone.
We don't have the teddy.
I thought I got it.
Oh, you did?
Get it. Yeah, because I went over to the little stuffed animal thing, right? Is that where it was?
Oh.
Yeah, there it is.
Oh, it's equipped.
投資プレイしたはずなんですけど。あれなんでこれボタンの
Have we found a bug?
I think it might be a controller issue.
Oh.
There we go.
Perfect.
I literally am all day just like cutting through these. Yo guys. I also stayed up until like 4 in the morning translating this the day before we submitted it. Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, this is not pro translation. This is my I am a designer for a Japanese company and I happen to be a native English speaker translation. So if there is like some weird stuff in there, publishers out there, please help us.
So are you looking for a publisher?
We are looking for a publisher, specifically for overseas.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yep.
For distribution mostly.
Distribution, but
Marketing.
Marketing, localization, the whole shebang, really.
Okay. Oh, that's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those games where I think when you play it, you start to see the appeal. This is the first public build we've ever shown to anyone too, so I apologize for the rough patches.
No, it looks gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like my whole life.
Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sick. That's
And there's
awesome.
the retro game. Yeah, we've been using Xbox controllers since this is like the PC build. We are planning a lot of we are planning nothing.
I didn't hear anything.
We're planning. We're planning.
Yeah, there's
you
lots
don't
of
wanna say
planning always. Don't commit to anything. The internet will not be happy.
I am aware.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to this boss fight. There's more than just the retro game, but I have to show this. I'm really sorry if we're being selfish with time.
No, it's fine. I want to see this. I think folks want to check it out. So
Thank you so much. By the way, this is the official announcement of the game's existence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
wow. Well, hit us up because we're gonna have showcases like
Absolutely.
online. You know,
And thank you so much, guys. So yep, here we go.
Oh, it's like a Donkey Kong type of scenario.
Yep.
Okay.
It's it is an homage to the concept of a platformer from the 80s, let's say.
That's hilarious. You're not trying to get caught up.
I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm like a monkey who writes scripts. I'm a scripting monkey.
This is different enough, I'd say.
No, this is really cool. So where can we find out more about you in the game?
Yeah, so we have Twitter, and so you can follow, X. You can follow us on X, and also if you wishlist the game, we'll be having updates, a lot more updates to come. So please wishlist. We are obsessed with wishlists. We're fiends for wishlists. And, sorry, this game is hard to play on a keyboard. It used to be that to check the cutscene, you had to clear the game every time. So there was a point where I was like a pro at this game.
Didn't you make this game?
I did not make this specific retro game. That was a colleague and a close friend of mine who is a very talented game designer. I do not think I could pull this off.
So what on X, Twitter?
X, and if you wishlist, we will be having more updates to come. Right now, there's still a lot of stuff that's only in Japanese. We only just put our English trailer up last night. So we're going to be putting more English materials out there as time goes on. Basically, X and Steam. Wishlist, follow us on X, and more information will just flow.
Awesome.
Okay, great.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. And I think the next game, there isn't actually a trailer, so we'll be right back, literally in 30 seconds.
Thank you so much. Please wishlist, Undergrounded, Mix. We love you guys. Thank you.
Cheers.
BRBs.
All right, we're back.
Who's gonna play? You guys want to play, or should we play?
I think.
Let's play.
Yeah,
We'll
I'll
play it. You have to guide us. You want to play?
All right, you give
I'll
it a
play.
shot.
All right, Alex is going to play.
Okay.
Last time I did horribly, and he was clowning me the whole time. So
The
now
whole
this is,
time.
I'm going to have to strike him back. You know what I mean? And force strike.
Force striking back.
Very good.
It's terrible. I don't even know why I brought it up that way. But so tell us a little bit about the game and then your team. How did you put this together?
First of all, should I play the tutorial?
Yes.
I should probably play the
Absolutely.
tutorial.
So I was just hoping that the game would speak for itself. And apparently,
Stream.
it's a stream thing.
Stream.
Yeah, I think you press A to confirm.
A.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the buttons are like Xbox, right?
Yeah, so hopefully the game is going to speak for itself when it comes to gameplay. But basically, we call Force Strike a tactical kung fu game, and it's a martial arts game with a twist. You always run into a group of enemies, and you're outnumbered and outpowered, but you have one supernatural skill, which is to imagine fights before they happen. So how does that work in terms of gameplay? It means that you can fight as many times as you want the same fight, but winning or losing won't matter. And once you feel ready, you got to go to the real reality mode where losing means starting over from scratch.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's basically the the core game.
Yeah, so it's like rehearsing over and over again until you're confident enough to actually perform in that.
That's really sick. So there's like a tactics element to playing the game.
It's definitely, it presents itself a bit more like a beat 'em up, but it's actually far more of a puzzle game at this point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think the idea is that you got to. So this fight is pretty straightforward, right? At the beginning, so it's just going to teach you the basics.
Okay, so now do I fight now that I've seen that, or because I saw that I died?
I think you just. I think you gotta beat them up a couple times.
Maybe try to beat them.
Okay, so what are the buttons? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm not doing well.
It's gonna be endless death.
You finally are getting your revenge.
Revenge for sure.
I feel like you're not trying very hard, are you?
Hey, what is going on here?
I'm getting piled on.
Okay.
But you can keep foreseeing it though.
There we go. I'm gonna force it. All right.
There you go.
Yeah. You got to force all that.
One more. Try repeat.
Try again. Okay. I'm gonna punch you in the face.
So do you have to get it perfectly, or you just don't have to die?
So you don't actually have to get it perfectly.
Yeah.
So this is a tutorial, right? So the game tries to emphasize on the fact that you should try to get it perfect, but you don't actually have to get it perfect, right? There is room for obviously for error.
Yeah. So the character's name is Force Striker.
No, his name is you.
It's Alex right now.
Yes, exactly. It's Alex. No, his name is literally you.
Like why you?
Oh, okay. Terrible.
No, his name is. I mean, Force Striker is his title, but actually, his first name is actually you.
Cool. And who are these vagabonds that you're punching in the face?
So these guys are basically like thugs that are wreaking havoc into the countryside. And at this time of the story, the Force Striker is coming back to the monastery where he's learning martial arts. And on his way, he meets like these thugs and everything. So he's obviously gonna fight them. It's a fighting game. So any good reason to just they just go at it.
Yeah, it reminds me of San Francisco. I see these guys all the time. That's awesome. The animation is sick.
Wait, so that was A was the whoops.
Yeah, so this mechanic is called vigilance. Basically, vigilance is a stance in which you can dodge the next attack.
Okay.
And it uses this little blue resource which is above your HP.
Yeah. Okay. I just realized I only had one, right?
You do have one.
Exactly. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
That's sick. Okay. It's like a dodge. So what were some of your inspirations? You guys play fighting games?
Some of us in the team are really into fighting games, but originally it's not really from fighting games that we got our main inspirations. I think that most of the inspirations come more from actual like turn-based games. And,
really? Okay.
One of the big inspirations for this game is Reach.
I was about to say that actually.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah, that's awesome.
But with an action twist on it, and of course, it's hard to get away from any of all these amazing 90s, beat 'em ups that came out. I always loved Double Dragon, for example. As a kid, I played lots of Double Dragon. But this is more thematic than actually gameplay.
Yeah, that totally makes sense.
Yeah. Can you see any other like, game reference we have? Usually like. Oh yeah, I mean, when it comes to the roguelike aspect of it, you will eventually discover this. Yeah, this game is a roguelike.
Yeah.
Okay.
We obviously have some roguelike influences, such as Hades is one for the flow and the brilliant pacing of it, and also other like famous Pyre.
Yeah, we also go back to Shogun Showdown sometimes to look at it.
Yeah, it's a small game that's really awesome.
Yeah.
Shogun Showdown. Yeah, it's like a
small turn-based.
I gotta check that out.
It's like a one-dimension game where you fight enemies in a similar way.
Where are you located? Where's the team located?
We all here in Kyoto.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
What's the studio name?
The studio name is called Skeleton Crew Studio.
Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
And so before this game, we've released a game also called Olija, Olija. Also working with Devolver Digital.
Yeah. But for this game, we ended up building a much bigger team. With Ollie, it was mainly Thomas by himself with some support from skeleton crew to like port to other platforms and stuff like that. But this time we actually built a much bigger team. We have like 7 of us now working.
Nice. So being here in Kyoto, like you have like really, is this game based in Japan? The characters.
It's more like fantasy, like Asian fantasy in a way. It's not leaning too deep into one direction or another. Even with the fighting styles as well, it's not like meant to be a faithful rendition of how Kung Fu works or whatever. It's just meant to be fun and aesthetic. But there are definitely places in Kyoto that we drew inspiration from for a lot of the backgrounds and things like that. But yeah, we're very careful not to like specifically use like Japanese words for food or things like this.
Yeah, I mean, I think we don't put too much pressure on ourselves when it comes to the references, because we drag a bit from here and there, fantasy, and obviously there is lots of the Hong Kong pop culture in there, whether it is like the original Hong Kong stuff or the later Hollywood stuff. Like we don't really try to like follow one specific movement or anything.
You're developing your own mythos. You're developing your own.
Yeah, exactly.
I think it's very apparent too.
And all of us have a different opinion of what martial arts are, and it's what the game is itself. In the end, we can't all have the same opinion, so we just try to like triangulate it with our visual influences.
So you were killing it though.
Yeah, I know, but that's tricky.
Let's take a look at what went wrong.
Let's rub it in, shall we?
Wait, is this the replay right now? Or
no. Because it's tutorial, you're allowed to lose, right?
Yeah, we don't want you to have to do everything from the beginning for the tutorial. But in the real game, it's a roguelike, so you'll get kicked back to the hub area. Yeah.
This reminds me also of that movie, The Last Samurai. Is that what it's called? The one with Tom Cruise, where he has that moment and he's fighting all those guys.
Yeah, so that's very it's a real well-known trope, right? The inner perfect execution, mental imagined fight. Yeah. You can see that in like Sherlock Holmes, even Hollywood.
Sherlock Holmes,
So when you get good, you're like bam, 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 and then you're moving on to the next one. You know exactly how to.
The game is indeed like based around the fantasy of executing a perfect sequence of fighting. It's like there is, of course, there is a puzzle dimension to it, but in the end, it's a choreography.
Yeah.
You got to perform it.
Totally get it.
And you come up with a choreography using what you have, and trying to overcome the obstacles.
So are the upgrades the techniques that you get over time as you go to, and each area is like its own little island? Is that how
you have like regions, and in those regions it's they have different types of enemies and a different boss fight at the end. And you slowly build up more and more techniques, and you make the most fun or efficient build that you can.
Yeah, they anticipate this. It's amazing.
Yeah, so this is the the role of the game, so it's a bit different from the rest. But once you get into the real thing, it is more like a conventional roguelike, say. And as Ali said, there's like different regions. So the hero you is tasked with crossing the whole country to free the emperor from the influence and the evil admiral, and that's why he's trying to reach the capital. And on his way, he's going to meet all kind of enemies.
Basically, as you start a run, you will choose a master, and that kind of defines your starting style and the frequency of the techniques that will pop up from that school. And they will have like a very different style. Like one is more based around kind of retaliation, and other one's based around using the enemy's forces against them, or like just a chaos kind of thing. And
so here, like you can use the table to stop the attack.
I see.
Basically, look, it's pretty easy. You just gotta grab the table and do nothing.
Okay. It's pretty easy.
Just grab it.
Just grab it and stand still, and no problem.
So that's your master.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so he's one of them, and he's guiding through the tutorial. But depending on who you pick in a run, it'll be a different master there making little comments. Yeah.
When is the game going to be released?
Next year.
Nice. Okay. But there's a demo out now.
Yes.
No, there's not
online,
yeah, not online.
Not yet.
Yeah, there's a demo you can play at BitSummit, but
okay.
it's not. Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, I didn't do so well.
The game looks like, I mean, you did good, man.
Yeah.
Good. First try.
This is really cool, though. I like this kind of gameplay. If I could just do it. I think there's the added pressure of BitSummit and not sleeping.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to focus.
Show, before we leave, how about one of you guys grab it?
Maybe you should just get the tutorial and go to the, the actual run.
Yeah.
And so that we can show the master selection as well.
Yeah.
Wait, can we do that? Yeah, we can do that.
We can, absolutely.
How long do we have it now?
We've got like 1 minute, yeah.
1 minute. Okay, well, let's just end up with this menu, like, so when you start a run, you can choose one of these masters. And they all they both have a different, philosophy and of martial arts, and they have different abilities that you start with. And like Dolgun from the Leaf style is all about using enemies' strength against themselves. So you're gonna dodge enemies and throw them against each other.
Like a keto.
And they all have a very different way to approach fighting, and also different opinions on the world and narrative.
Man, the buttons are funky on this one.
Are they? Maybe you got lag?
No.
Yeah, you see, I told you. It was the buttons.
Yeah, they're actually flipped.
Having trouble.
Usually punch would be here, but
totally.
It's like I'm learning the game.
Okay.
That is awesome.
Oh shit.
I guess that's what you call added pressure.
Oh yeah.
Let's say it's the controller's fault.
It's
the controller.
It totally is. It totally is. Oh wow.
We flipped it on purpose, just so you know.
Yeah. It's like we're playing the game for the first time. Oh wow, that was rough. Hold on.
It's a little different, huh? Isn't it?
We're gonna have to talk after this, Ali.
Yeah. We need to support.
We're gonna give you
support this controller. Oh shit.
Give you added handicaps every time you test.
Yeah, we just shuffle the buttons around. That's how we do difficulty in this game.
Yeah, turn off the lights.
Different styles.
Yeah. Let's try again. So.
Do you need God mode?
No. Okay, so let's see. So this is punch.
1, 2.
That's dodge.
There you go. So see, that's this style's essence is literally to let guys.
I love the donkey kick.
Get in each other.
So now we're choosing a technique.
Oh, okay.
You always have basically three options and
steel weapon.
Yep. So I think we're not going to come across many weapons, so I'm actually going to get this one.
Yeah, you should be able to use that against the wall so that they get stunned when you dodge them.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so, this guy, huh? Yeah, I guess this is gonna work. See, like, for example, this fight, you could solve it different ways. Like, you can kick your way through and everything. Or you could just literally do this. You could just literally wait.
That's pretty dope.
Okay.
Yep.
And with this style, especially with the Leaf style, it's oftentimes just about doing less to more. Evading enemies hurt each other.
So where can we, gotta wrap up, so where can we find out more about the game?
So it was announced like a few minutes ago.
So we have a Steam.
Really?
We have
just a few minutes ago?
Yeah, we have a Steam page up and stuff, so you can wish list or whatever.
Yeah, you can find the trailer out on YouTube. I think developer published it, and you can find already a Steam page. And I hope you go there and you wishlist it, because we need to wishlist it.
Yes, wishlist the game.
Wishlist
Thank you guys for showing
Thanks for having us.
Really
awesome.
Fun.
Cool.
All right, I think
we're gonna go to break.
I think we're gonna go to a break. We may have a trailer. Yeah, we'll be right back.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Cheers.
The Mix is brought to you by Zai. Zai connects your game to our network of 6,000 plus whales and 600,000 plus gamers to deliver immediate and widespread distribution of your game. We offer financial, educational, and resource backing to bring innovative titles to life on the Zai Gaming Network.
We're back.
We're back. Shape Hero Factory.
Yep.
Awesome.
All right. So can we play this, or should someone else play it so we don't embarrass
okay,
ourselves?
then our director. can
Oh,
play it.
you're okay.
Yeah.
So you're going to talk about it.
Yeah, I'm going to talk about it.
And then you're going to play.
Yeah.
There's a lot of pressure on you to play this.
Yeah.
Right? Just kidding. So yeah, tell us about the game.
Okay, sure. Let's start the game then. Yes, please. Okay, then I can show you 3 points that makes our game so special and new. So, can we begin?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Then I'll
Get in there.
Yeah. First. Okay, let's start okay, then I'll talk. Yep. And we love factory games, and so far. Okay. Yeah. So far, factory games has been so complicated and technical and so too scientific, and we wanted to bring a factory game to all ages and to like make it more simple and cuter.
That's hilarious.
Yes, and so in Shape Hero Factory, there's going to be a. You can go on. Don't. Please. In Shape Hero Factory, we're going to ask for help. Yeah. For the little cute buddy called Minion, a fairy-like buddy, and he's going to draw out various shapes from the building called Multi-Sauce, and he gets the inspiration.
Wait, what's it called?
Multi-Source.
Multi-Source. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And どんどん言っていいですか? Yes, that's the motif source, and he gets inspired by the motif sauce, and he draws various shapes from the sauce. Yeah,
Oh, that's cool.
You got it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that one looks like triangle, so he gets inspired and draws a triangle out of it. Yeah, and you combine the circle and triangle to make a human. Yeah.
That's how you usually do it, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Circle.
Yeah, circle and triangle, and afterwards you get a square. And if you combine this square to the human, you get a shield soldier.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
and so on. And when you divide.
I see.
Yeah, you got it.
And it looks kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics, a little bit like. You know, like the drawing style?
Yes.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah, so we made it really simple and cute. You know, it's not like an ordinary factory game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the second part of the feature, the new part of our game, is that it has a tower building phase afterwards. You're going to send the.
Yeah.
You're going to send the heroes to the battlefield.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And we love factory game, and there's a.
What's your favorite?
Yeah. It's called Factorio. Do you know?
Factorio.
Do you know?
Yeah.
It's a really famous factory game, and in Factorio.
One second.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Right.
Just having a little bit of mic
Okay.
situation.
Is that okay?
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, so Factorio.
Yeah, in Factorio they use a measure called SPM to describe the size and the efficiency of the factory you just made, and that's the like a science pack produced per minute, and but that we thought that's too complicated, and we wanted to feel the result of the factory you just made in a more tangible way. Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Your mic's good.
It is? Okay.
Right.
All right, good.
So we wanted to, feel the results more in
in
a more tangible way. So we came up with the idea to combine it with the factory game with the tower defense.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. So actually, in this game, you can witness how the heroes you just delivered from the factory to the battlefield, and how they do in the battlefield. So when you reach the tipping point, your hero starts to shoot out like bullet hell from the heroes, and you can defeat the enemies to defend your tower.
So this is all set up right now.
Yes, this is the factory phase right now. Yeah.
That's cool how they're like basically drawing the characters.
Yes.
That's cute.
Yeah, they're getting inspired from the source. Yes. And you get a new hero recipe, and now you can make a new hero out of it.
How many classes are there?
There are. That's the secret right now, but tons of. you can see it.
Yeah,
right?
That's a lot.
So there's so many. You get a horse, and you get a spear. You get everything. So there's actually gonna be like some kind of robots and all stuff. Oh, I want to show you guys the tower defense mode, but it's.
What is the die right there?
The dice?
Yeah.
That's the source to get inspired to make a square.
Oh, okay.
That's cool. Yeah, this is the tower defense mode.
Oh,
yes,
nice.
And these humans are the
what
heroes.
are those dudes?
This black dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are weakest enemies for the first stage, and you have to defend your tower from the enemies, and you just succeed. We just succeeded to make the shield soldier and the human, so they're defending the tower right now.
That's cool. So it's like generating them at the pace that you created them.
Yes, right.
And so presumably, as in a tower defense game, it gets harder and harder. So you got to go back to your factory and modify.
Yes. That's actually the third point I wanted to tell you. And in the factory games, you tend to get a little bit bored after you reach the mass production phase. Yeah, because it's already so big already. Yeah. So we thought the very first point, the very first part of getting things on track might be the most fun part of the factory game. So we thought, okay, then let's make it a roguelike. And that's opposite with the normal factory game, because factory game you build the factory bigger and bigger, and in Shape Your Factory we combine it with roguelike. So once you get defeated at the tower defense mode, you have to start all over again, and you have to build the whole new factory in a whole different map with a whole different motif source and resources, and you will never get the same hero recipe as you did before. So you have to rack your brain again from scratch again.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So everything feels fresh.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
So you can, in Shape Your Factory, you can chew the very fun part of the factory game over and over again. Your high content, Yeah. Now we got a mages, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you're gonna have.
And what kind of do you start to fight other armies that are similar to yours? Is it escalate in that way, or are they mostly monsters?
They're mostly monsters, but there's so many various monsters coming afterwards. Yeah. And there's so many heroes coming out.
So this does not become a multiplayer game where you're making your factory and your buddy's making their factory.
Oh, it is, really? So there's multiplayer, too?
No. Is there?
No, we can't play it together, but there's going to be a another master. There's going to be 3 masters when we release the game, and the masters, the heroes on this master and this master makes the different heroes. So it's going to be So it makes it a whole different game.
New round?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. 新しいラウンド。
やり新しい。やります。Okay, okay, okay, yeah. And we have an exclusive major announcement to make today for today.
Oh.
Yeah, from our director wants to tell you that in English from now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Okay. But announcement.
今
Yeah, 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 sure.
マイク入ってるか
Yeah, yeah.
Launching early access in November.
Yeah, we're launching early access.
Oh,
yeah,
awesome. Congrats.
on November.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
This is the first time we announced in the world, so.
That's awesome.
Yeah. We have a pretty huge Discord fan.
Really?
Yeah, and they were waiting I know they were waiting for the release date, so.
Is that the full release or early access?
It's early access.
Early access,
Early
okay.
access. Yeah, we need more.
Are you doing beta, like closed betas, that kind of thing?
We're actually our demos are out.
Your
right
demo?
now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
it's
perfect.
Out right now, and there is already some guys played about 100 hours of demos.
Wow, that's
And and we have a brag your build category in the Discord server, and they're all bragging their factories in the Discord. So you can just jump into our Discord from the Steam store page, and please brag your build in the Discord.
You said brag your build?
Yeah, brag.
Brag.
Show off.
Okay.
Show off. Yeah.
Okay, so wish list the game.
Yeah,
brag your build.
Yeah,
you know what I
wish
mean?
list the game. Go to Discord.
Go to Discord. There's all kinds of things that you need to do
Yes.
to play the game. Well, thank you guys for. Where do we find you guys on X?
Okay, on X we have Shape Hero Factory _EN or GLB, Japanese and English. And of course we have a Discord server, so jump in from the store page.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Thank you for having us.
For sure.
That's going real fast now.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I'm going to put it on.
This is kind of a director expert mode. You can make it faster.
That's really funny. He's like, I want to show some more stuff.
Yeah, very cool. Awesome.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Right.
Cheers. All right, so I think we're going to maybe go to a trailer, or we'll be right back. But either way, we will be right back with another game. See you soon.
I think maybe Justin can play the tutorial. Okay.
Yes.
Maybe you can try a little bit boss fight.
Yes. Well, tell the people we're now on.
Yeah.
So, what is happening?
What is this game?
So, hello, everyone. I'm the consultant designer of Homura Hime. Yeah, because I'm not actually the team member, but I'm a consultant. And I'm here to introduce our project called Homura Hime. It's a hack and slash action game, plus some 3D platforming, and everything. It's crucial that you have to parry enemies' attack. Yeah, parry the attack and get to the. You can get an invincible a little bit of time.
So should I start tutorial?
Tutorial, yeah.
Oops, what? Did I do it right?
Yeah, do it right.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can talk to the three little elf things,
Okay.
and it can tell, it can teach you. Oh, this is just a dummy. You can, yeah. Okay, this is the attack practice. So just basic attacks. You just mash up mash up the buttons to do some combos.
And there's you said the parry is the most important part.
Yeah,
right?
but it's gonna teach you during the next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so those are the quick attacks.
Yeah.
And then this is the, wait, that's the jump attack.
Yeah.
Boom. All right, this is my type of game, by the way. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Attack the enemy. So I attacked. Oh,
Yeah. They just let you practice a little bit. Yeah. And now you can use skills. You just press right bump and mash up with like X, Y, A, or B buttons to perform different kind of skills. Oh, you just finished that. Yeah. Also, we also have the ranged attack. You just push the left trigger.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and the blue shield needs you use your blast shots to break it, and then you can attack.
So, okay. They're all cute.
Oh, yeah, they're kind of good. They're the cutest, enemies.
They're rolling around.
Yeah.
What are you doing, dude?
It's a slow.
You're scaring me.
They're
trying to get away.
Just being cute, yeah.
Oh,
because
so,
you have used the
I see
range attack to destroy the blue.
I got
shield.
it. Okay.
Yeah.
It's super cool.
Oh, so then you are going to the middle one. You need to finish that. Yeah, there's the parry practice. It's the most crucial part of this game. So when the enemy attacks, you can use the either bump. Yeah, you just parry the right. Oh, you still got to parry once. Yeah, you finished. Do you feel the vibe? I mean,
I told you this is my type of game.
You can also parry the laser.
Is that what I'm supposed to do right now?
Yes.
So you can't hold it. You just tap.
Tap.
Okay.
It has a tiny time window.
So I have to get the vibe of this guy, this little chub.
Yeah.
There we go.
There is a vibration, right?
Yeah.
As opposed to the vibe.
Yeah. So some attacks you
There's
can.
no vibration.
Yeah. Some
there's no vibration.
attacks you can parry, and unparryable attacks you have to use dash to avoid the attack. Yeah.
Where's the dash? Oh.
The right trigger.
Okay. Bullet hell. Yes.
Yeah.
This is sick. Okay.
So it's hack and slash mixed with bullet hell.
That's great.
Yeah. So when you see everything, like the red indicator in this game, you can parry it. Anything.
Anything.
Yeah, but it's gold, and you're gonna avoid it. Yeah.
So there should be a vibration.
Yeah, but yes.
Your controller is.
Oh, you didn't get a.
Oh, this one doesn't have.
Okay. Okay, so this is the tiny a group of enemies you can try. And don't forget, like, you have to use the range attack to destroy the shield. So constantly, if you parry it very well, you can get invincible during the battleground.
I got you.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can use one enemy's attack. Actually, you can use it to parry it and get invincible to avoid another one's attack. Sort of thing like that.
So I could also parry that, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Did I parry that?
Yeah, you parry it. When you parry it, there's a little colored bar under the health. When it's been red, it means you parried it well, and it's gonna faint for a little bit time.
Okay.
So now you are. Yeah.
Oh, I got hit by that one.
Yeah.
Tough. You know what I mean? Is there a lock on?
Oh yes, use the.
That's a lock on.
Yeah. Yeah, you can lock on. So this one is kind of tougher than the other one, like the Elite.
getting smashed.
And
son.
you don't forget to use your. Oh yeah, you just finished that. Yeah. Maybe I don't have to be worried when you face the boss. Now you can talk to the NPCs there. Yeah.
She got the little hat dangling to the side.
She's like our cute guidance during the games. Yeah.
Looks like okay. I'm ready.
Yeah.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Yeah, so basically our games have different kind of demon shoujo, demon girls will be your bosses, and she possess different kinds of powers and emotions.
That's super cool.
Yeah.
So you're the director.
Not really. No,
she's
I'm not.
she's our publisher.
Yeah.
Publisher.
Yeah,
Oh,
publisher,
okay.
Yeah.
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's called Skull Girl. Yeah, because she possessed with the
That's
skull.
funny.
The skull. Yeah. You can parry that. Yeah.
When was the game announced?
Announced like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I've seen some stuff on it. It looks, it's so cool.
The team puts a lot of effort on making this game, but because this is their first project, yeah. Yeah, so some skills don't give you invisible time window, so you have to.
Oh, you can't get double hit though, right?
Yeah. You can keep parrying and just
oh my god,
go around the back to the bosses. Yeah.
Oh, deaded. All right, we try one more
I thought this
time.
was your game, Justin.
Don't worry, I tried more
What?
than
Troll.
10 times.
Yeah, so basically in the future we'll implement more kind of skills, and so you can have different ways or even build to defeat the enemies. I think Justin played it really well. You can.
Hey, those
getting smashed up though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but don't forget you have skills to use. Yeah.
How do I use the skills?
Right bump mash up with 4 button. Yeah. Like right bump plus B, and you'll get range play attack.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So whenever you attack the enemies or you parry the attack well, you can get the energy for your skills. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one you now.
So I do what? Up and R trigger and
R bump and 4 buttons.
Okay.
Yeah. For example, you can now press R bump with B.
Is that right? Wait, did I?
With B. Yeah. No, sorry, it's switch. So it's A. R bump with A.
Right bumper
with A.
Oh.
And you'll get a range blade attack. You can
that?
try it.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So now your blade has a shockwave thing. Yeah.
All right, I'll try one more time.
Okay.
So, you said, is it to press any one of these? I do this.
Yeah, you do press this first, and then you press each one. It has different kind of skills. Yeah. So we have different kinds of skills in game. Like you can, in Japanese, called nodori. It means curse the enemies. It will get a debuff for enemies. And some is like special attacks, like special move we put in. Like you can dash with the flame or using several combos to defeat the enemies. And the other one will call like the amulets or the talisman, and it can get you a buff. So it's like just like the blue one, and you will get your blade has a shockwave things to reach more farther.
What is that one? The bottom,
That
says A, but I'm not sure.
You mean the
Yeah,
the
because
skills?
there we go.
The bottom one is you dash with the flames.
You got this, Justin. Come on.
I think I'm smashed. Hold up.
No, she's now fainting, so you can attack her. Then she's gonna enter her second phase. Use your shot. Use your shot.
Oh.
Yeah, use your shot.
And then dodge and parry and dodge and parry and dodge
And don't die.
Don't die.
You want to try?
Okay, I've had 0 ramp.
You'd have to like start from scratch, I think. It's gonna be kind of rough.
Let's see how this goes.
No, just try it from the beginning.
Yeah, try from the beginning? No, I want to try right here.
Okay.
Skip. What are the buttons?
Because it's switch gamepad, so it's hard for me to say. XY is the light attack and heavy attack.
XY.
But
okay.
I mean on the Xbox it's light. Yeah.
You know what's really interesting? So like going to Yodebasha or these other places, I couldn't find any Xbox controllers.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
All they had was
Switch controller?
Switch and like PlayStation.
Okay. You know? So that's something we definitely have to do the button customized for Switch. Yeah.
I mean, typically like when we're setting up, this is really random and meta, but like typically setting up in the States, it's mostly Xbox. You know what I mean? When we go to get stuff.
Can I show? I mean,
yeah.
Let me.
No.
Let me demo the.
Oh, my bad. Yeah, you gotta let me try one more time. What are you doing?
Of course.
I'm gonna destroy everybody, you know.
Okay, let's see a pro with a controller he's unfamiliar with.
Yeah. It's glad the button is still the same.
Yeah, the buttons. Yeah, it's just the letters.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was good dodge.
So this one is like you can use it to get close to the boss.
Whoa.
Is the game like, does it progress like an arena fighter?
No, it actually has a level. Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Has a huge map.
Pretty involved. It looks like it requires a lot of experience.
Yeah, need time to practice the timing.
Yeah. Time. It's definitely time.
So now she enters the second phase.
Now you shoot her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's here comes the bullet curtain or bullet hell. Yeah.
Bullet curtain. Really? Is that what they call it? Bullet curtain?
Yeah, I saw some if you directly translate it from Japanese, it's called bullet curtain.
That's amazing. It's like an endless wall of bullets.
So because let me show you the boss skills. If you get caught by that, it will cost you half of your HP. Oh, it's now got 1/3 of the HP. Yeah.
It's dirty.
So you have to dodge that because you can't parry the attack.
She's cool though. She's a really cool enemy.
So we have about 3 minutes left.
Yeah. So I'm gonna finish her. I have to show you the ending animation because she got a second phase.
I'm getting the vibes of like going over to a friend's house and there's the one friend who can play the game really well.
And the other one just...
Yeah, and we all just watch.
So she's
Wait, this is another one?
Whoa. Second stage?
Yeah, so that's why...
This is third, right?
Yeah. And this is the first boss.
Wow. Thanks for playing, son.
Yeah. So in the booth you can have the clear
That's
time
really cool.
to compete with others.
Well, where could we find more about the game?
It now has a Steam page now. Yeah, it's just type Home Rahime. Yeah, and you can find it. And please add it to your wish list.
Yes.
Wishlisted.
Yeah, we
sure.
hope to launch this game maybe next year. Next year. It's gonna be.
We aim to this end of this year.
Yeah.
But, maybe we will have more detailed
I
polishing.
think we'll finish the production at the end of this year.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And we'll deliver this game next year. Yeah.
Awesome.
Well, thank you
Definitely
guys.
has to. Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you very
awesome.
much.
Looks great. Thank you.
Thank you so much.